Breaker, Road Vegan, you got a copy? Come back.
Hey everyone, it's Ken the Road Vegan. It's Friday, September 16th, 2016, and I'm not going to weigh in. I'm not going to weigh in because I'm not at home. I'm still on the road. I'm currently in Bluffton, Indiana, picking up, I believe, potato chips going to Ocala, Florida. So, because I'm not home, I can't weigh in. I don't have a scale. I don't carry a scale in my truck. So, my plan is I'm going to deliver in Ocala on Monday. Later, it's a late morning delivery, and more than likely I won't get out of Ocala until 2 or 3 o'clock. After that, my plan is to go to Landstar's Orientation Center in Jacksonville, or St. Augustine. They call it the St. Augustine Orientation Center, but it's just on the south side of Jacksonville. It's closer to Jacksonville, I think, than it is to St. Augustine. But the address, I believe, is St. Augustine. I'm going to go there. They have a stand-up digital, like, doctor's office scale with the measuring thing. So it's a pretty accurate scale. I don't like using different scales. I prefer to use the same scale all the time. But it's what we have. So Tuesday, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when I get out of Ocala, we'll be over there. We'll be able to do a weigh-in video. I'm not avoiding weigh-in because I think I've gained weight or anything. Actually, I believe I've lost weight. I have been, I'll say, 99.9% raw. I have had 175 calories of vegan jerky, which I ate it. I was intrigued by it. It's not that I was like, oh my god, I've got to have some cooked food or anything, or processed food. I had this bag of vegan jerky that I got at Whole Foods. It's called Louisville Vegan Jerky. I got the bourbon pepper flavor. And what I told my good trucking buddy, who's also a vegan, is on Instagram, he's Truckin' Nuts. Truck N Nuts. I sent him a text. I said, it's disturbingly meat-like. I honestly, and I've tried a lot of different meat things. Gardine's pork bites are, I think, very meat-like. Gardine makes some pretty meat-like stuff. Their beef tips are very meat-like. But I haven't had anything quite as meat-like as that jerky. My wife tried it on my way back from Tremont over to Talmadge to pick up my next load. I was able to stop and see my wife so she could give me my selfie stick, and she brought me another box of Kleenexes because my allergies have been kicking up. Because in central Pennsylvania, the goldenrod was pretty in bloom, and when I was walking that parking lot, I think I picked up a good bit of pollen, and my sinuses started draining. My allergies kicked in. So my wife brought me another box of Kleenexes. But that jerky is very, very meat-like. I was shocked by it. And she ate one piece, and she was like, yeah, I don't know if I even want to eat any more of that, just because it was very meat-like. But it's not like I'm going to go out and buy a bunch of it or anything, but that's one of those things that someone that's transitioning, I very rarely, I do eat Gardein and Boca and things like that, but it's a rarity. That's the exception, not the rule. If everything starts shaking right now, it's because a forklift is loading the trailer, and every time it goes in, it shakes the truck. Hopefully it won't shake it so much that it's obnoxious. But anyway, so that the Louisville vegan jerky at Whole Foods was very good jerky. just very, very meat-like. It was, I'll probably get it again at some point, but it's not like, it was very good, but it is weird. It's kind of like people have been talking about that, what is it, an incredible burger, or that, you know, the new burger that bleeds. I don't even know if I want to try that, at least not for a while. It just sounds weird. The fact that it has heme iron in it is, I know it's plant-based, but it's weird. You know, when you have meat eaters go into the restaurant saying, yeah, that tastes just like a burger, that's weird. So I don't know if I'm gonna have that. If you follow me, you see that I mostly cook all my own food. I eat a lot of raw. I'm almost all raw at this point, but we'll see where that goes. I will weigh in when I get to Jacksonville, to the orientation center. I need to go there anyway because there's the forklift again. I need to go there because my truck needs to be inspected. The FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, requires trucks to be inspected every year. However, Landstar requires all our trucks to be inspected every 120 days. So we get annual inspections every 4 months. So Landstar just holds us to a higher level of standard, which is fine. I think that's a good thing, not a bad thing. So I will be in Jacksonville for that, so I'll have access to the scale. So we'll get a video of the weigh-in when I get there. Other than that, have a good day, have a good week. Well, it's not going to be a week, but have a good weekend, because I doubt I'm going to post before the end of the week again. And keep the shiny side up, go vegan and get healthy, and keep on trucking. See ya.